Welcome to the lecture 4 of Let's Excel series at TrendBends. I am your coach and mentor Divanshu Kapoor. Let's move to Excel. So the last three lectures, there are certain points which I may have missed telling you. So I'll capture those in this video. Uh, let's move to the sheets first. So out here at the bottom, for example, if I click on this sheet 2, there is an option of tab color. So there might be some data in your when you would be doing some analysis or when you would be presenting some data. So there, for example, if there is certain data which is of caution, which says that red alert is there, kind of a thing. So you can label those sheets. You can color those sheets as red. And for example, if there is some data which is good to go, you can convert it into green color tab, and this way you can easily recognize which sheet has contains what kind of data. So this is quite useful. I personally find this kind of tab coloring very useful. Another thing is that if there is some sheet which I want to hide, I do not want that there are certain backend calculations which I have done. I have reference to those sheets, but I do not want that data to be presented. So what I can do, I can hide such sheets. For example, I have hidden sheet which was red in color. I'm hiding sheet 1. Let me unhide those sheets now. How do I unhide? I'll right click on it. I'll click to unhide option, and a dialog box will appear. So you can select which sheets you want to unhide. If you want to unhide only one sheet, just select one. If you want to select all, just select Control A and press OK, and the sheets will be revealed. So how did we hide it? We right clicked on it. We had simply clicked hide on it. Now, moving on to the second type of thing is fill handle. So let's talk about fill handle again. So in some of the users, some of the listeners here may find that in their Excel workbooks, there this plus sign is not converting into this blackened plus sign, which is called fill handle. How do we enable this? So for that, what you need to do, you need to go to your preferences options. In case of Mac users, follow me. In case of Windows users, go to File, click on More, click on Options, and a dialog box will appear. Similarly, here we have clicked on Preferences and a dialog box has appeared. We'll go to Edit option and see the second checkbox. It says Allow Fill Handle. So if I disable this and I close this, you will find my plus sign is no longer converting. My fill handle is no longer there. So how to reveal it? So we'll need to go back to our preferences setting, and we will have to go to edit options, select the second checkbox, and our plus sign is there. Our fill handle is back. Now let's work on some data again, as I had mentioned in my previous video. So if there is this data and I want to drag it, automatically Excel will calculate the step difference as 1, and it will fill the data till the cell where you had dragged your fill handle to. What if I select this data again and drag it upwards? So it will again maintain that step difference and it will go into the negative side, or it will do a decrement of the numbers by whatever step data you have mentioned. For example, if you had mentioned 235 and then 239, so there's a step difference of 4. If I drag it upwards, so the numbers would decrease by a step difference of 4. So 231, 227, this way. Now let's look at another thing. What if I write a step difference of 1 this way and I pull it rightwards? I drag it on the right. So again the numbers will appear with a step difference of 1, and if I drag it on the left, please note that the fill handle won't appear here. You want to move it to the left, but the fill handle will continue to appear at the bottom right corner only of an active cell. So if I drag it there again, you see that the number is decreasing by one value. Now, if I want to, so currently I see, if I want to see how many workbooks are open, I'll have to go to the window option and see how many workbooks are there. So currently only book 1 is open. Let's open one more book. So Excel will automatically label it as book 2. Let's keep keep of them minimized. So I'll just open book 1 as well, and I'll minimize this also. So I have the two sheets open now. For example, if I want to move the sheet 1 to book 2, How do I do that? So I'll go right click on that. I'll click on move or copy. A dialog box will appear. So where do you want to move the sheet? So I'll select book 2. So this is my second workbook and I want to move the sheet. Which sheet do I want? I want sheet 1 and I'll click on OK. So sheet 1 has gone from book 1 and sheet 1 is now in book 2. Since sheet book 2 already had a sheet called sheet 1, so it has created a new name for it, which is sheet 1 brackets parenthesis 2. If I want to restore it back, I'll again right click it, click on move or copy. I'll move it to book 1. So when I select book 1, the sheets of book 1 will appear, right? So where do I want? Do I want it before sheet 2, at the end, or before sheet 3? So I want it before sheet 2, so I'll not change this. I'll click on OK. What if I want a copy of this sheet 1 in my book 2? I want that my sheet 1 should remain in book 1 and a copy of that should also be created in book 2. So I'll again right click on this, click on move or copy. I'll move it to book 2 and I'll create a copy. I'll checkbox this, I'll select this checkbox and I'll click on OK. So now this sheet is here and a copy has been created there as well. Can there be a simpler way? Yes, there is a simpler way. For example, if I want to move this sheet 2, so I'll just click on it and I'll drag it there. So copy has been created. I'll click on sheet 3 and I'll move it there. So that's it, guys, in this lecture. Please click on thumbs up button and subscribe button so that you can get aware of about the further new videos which are uploaded from our end. Until then, gracias and adios. Hasta luego.